high blood pressure. Now, want to make the young people say, let's take some PPP money,
Uh-huh. To get a
hire a
hitman.
hitman, and hit somebody working for the federal government. Huh?
Right. I don't know. Not thinking clear.
What's one of the side effects of high blood pressure?
Confusion.
All
Brain
right,
damage from stroke or other complications and hypertension can cause confusion.
confusion. A cognitive decline. That means you may have some thinking problems.
Right.
All right. Erectile dysfunction. The hitman was in jail, locked up,
Mm,
and he was placing the hit over the phone on the jail damn phone, Brandon.
no. But like I say, people not thinking clear. They think they so smart. They gonna outsmart.
Blue balls got him,
Oh, you
Brandon.
think
Look
so?
at him. That's erectile dysfunction. The blue balls and how they gonna get out? Think
Right.
about it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
If a person has erectile dysfunction,
Mhm.
how would the blue balls get out? Will you suffer for the rest of your life frustrated,
Yeah.
feeling like your hands is holding back a bullet? Oh, of course that's gonna make you angry.
You're very angry.
You know?
Well, just to say, I've experienced that one time. That's a painful thing, and it's not comfortable either. So I'm just gonna say that's funny. The action you did.
You
That's,
know,
that's how
holding
it
down a
feels.
bullet.
Right. That's how it feels. But go ahead.
And you can't get it out. How would the guys get it? I gotta ask the doctor, how do the guys get it out? It gotta be a hard way to live, brother. You have to
If you can't
develop
get it up, but you got
an
blue
addiction.
balls
Yeah, you
or
gotta
drugs, or yeah,
your body still go make testosterone in it
yeah,
and sperm. They gotta go somewhere.
yeah. You're right.
Okay, what I was about to say. You may develop another addiction because you got erectile dysfunction, because you gotta get a thrill.
Yeah.
Happens every day at every payday, predators, brother. Every payday in the strip club. A man is losing 20% of his pay at that strip club.
Right. Right.
Every damn week.
And is he having fun? Is it worth it?
Yes, brother.
Mhm.
The man got blue balls, but got erectile dysfunction on top of that. He's snug. He's got a bomb, you know. he got a bomb in the Amazon box.
He's trying. You trying to have him shut the live down? That's funny.
So he gotta concentrate that he gotta focus on something else. You
Yeah.
get other addictions,
Yeah. That's
headaches.
tough. Yeah.
Brandon deals with headache. Brandon, when your headache come along, can you have a big business?
No, you can try, but no.
Imagine having a constant headache slightly, but you don't know it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. That's why your health is key, and like nothing else matters unless you get your body right. You know, I still keep saying I'm gonna go to the doctor. This is a reminder I need to make my doctor's appointment because they be booked up now. So
Brandon, if I warmed up, if I had to prepare for I prepared for a while, for
mhm.
several weeks to have that Shannon Sharpe type of woman put their finger up in me.
uh
Go and get it done, Brandon.
yeah, it wasn't
Now I
bad though,
just
right?
no, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Well, at the beginning, it was more the lead up
The
was worse than
anticipation,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
because I
most of
had
that kind of stuff is.
and I did not feel like I got great. Well, I did
Okay,
it 10 years
well,
ago. I felt like I got great.
I got you.
This time I didn't.
I got you. I
So
got you.
that was a good thing, not to feel that feeling. So and
Well,
they
let
had
me.
to bring another person up in the room.
Yeah, that's
I,
you know. Go
I
ahead.
said, I came here just for you, white lady.
Right. Well, they had somebody training because I know that sometimes they like to bring
No,
people in. Well, go ahead.
to do this action, they gotta have some
Got a witness.
Zober or something.
Okay.
Because
Because you,
somebody could have said, "Let me grab these balls" or something.
yeah,
Or
you could say that. You if it was just you and the doctor in there, if you go home and later on, maybe a month or two go by, you can be like, you know what, I feel like I was SA'd and I wanna sue the office. You could kind of do that, right?
yeah, that's why you gotta have a witness.
Yeah.
So,
But let me ask you
I'm
about
glad it.
NBA real quick. Let me ask you about NBA
All right,
real quick. You saw John Moran got injured, and I think he's not gonna be playing the next game. I think he got a hip injury now. So
here's the thing: I didn't know they was in the damn playoffs 5 days ago.
yeah, they got
So,
anybody
John
playing,
Moran
but
got injured.
yeah,
Ain't no surprise. Shit, what, you can't catch every branch. That's all I gotta say. You can't catch every branch.
but have you been watching any basketball? Has it been like any better for you? A better experience? Not really.
I haven't watched people ever since November. I ain't had to watch zero TV, people.
And that's a good thing.
And it felt good.
Hmm.
Brandon
So what?
surprised me with things. It feels good. I don't
Yeah.
want to know about no. See, right now, TV, the news insults me.
Mhm.
A
And you
very
insult your intelligence, or it
it
just
insults my intelligence. Because now it's a clown show and they talking to only deeply influence their viewers on this the way you should think, and we thinking this way.
yeah.
It's nothing free. It's no free thinking.
But do you
And
think that's
yeah,
because their audience is not like you for the most part? You get what I'm
their
saying?
audience is everybody in America, Brandon.
Okay. But do you think the majority of people are like you or someone else? Because you're informed, you're a free thinker of some sort. Like you don't buy into what they're trying to sell or the messaging that they're trying to push and all that kind of stuff. So you're not who they're targeting. Like I said, we used to watch Good Times. We used to watch A Different World. Like stuff on TV used to be that way. It's not that way anymore. It's clearly they want a different agenda for us. So they push out us fighting or us, doing dating shows that really don't matter, but they're entertaining and somewhat, but it's nothing really educational on I guess the main broadcast. It's nothing that's going
Except for our channel. Our channel is educational. We
for
had
sure.
3,000 views this week. YouTube removing some of my watch hours.
Yeah.
Like I didn't catch, like I'm not like an engineer
Watching
over
it
here.
every day.
They didn't catch the 20 just slip away.
Yeah.
You know, it was at 88 5 days ago. How I
Yeah.
get lower? And the date didn't change.
Yeah, right. But
So,
that's what they try to do to us. But I'm just
but yeah,
curious.
like I think I am a little different.
I
So,
got
but
you.
I don't know. I just like
What about the
reading stuff.
Shador stuff? What about have you been paying attention to? Because they
I'm not
want to
sure.
paint him as. Go ahead.
Pay him as who?
They want to paint him as.
The second best quarterback in college football,
Hmm.
or the top 5 player in college football,
Hmm.
did not get drafted in the first round because his daddy talked too much with them black lips.
and I think he's still not drafted in the second round. I think I pulled it up while we was talking. Do you and like I said, they want to make it seem like he's outspoken, he's arrogant, he's doing all this stuff. But that's a black man. But go ahead, go ahead, go
It's
ahead.
a plan, Brandon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
First round guaranteed. He do all the talking. You gotta pay him.
Mm.
Rounds after that, what you say? Oh, Shannon Sharpe his ass. Get him off there. Huh?
Right, right.
It's a plan, maybe a plan.
Yeah,
And they show who got the power. Dion, you thought you had the power, did you, Dion? You thought
yeah.
your affluence, but affluence is power. But
Mhm.
guess what? Ownership and cooperation is bigger power.
Yeah,
And
and they don't forget see Dion shining and having his moment. They're like, okay, when it's time for the draft or stuff like that, they're gonna show you. And you remember Michael Irvin? Michael Irvin had a lot going on for him. He was doing his broadcasting thing, I think on CBS or whatever station he was on. Then that hotel thing happened with that woman, and it nosedived his career, and he was fighting those allegations, and we haven't heard anything else from that.
Now, don't say nosedive his career, brother, because I remember the facts to a
Okay,
T.
go ahead.
Shannon
Well,
Sharpe left the show, and they had to find some quick backup replacement.
So
All right.
that's what it was.
So it wasn't no nosedive. It was He was jumped on a going down shit.
Okay.
It was going down anyway.
Okay.
You know, and he was going sideline for sideline. The
Who Michael Irvin
football,
was?
yeah, he had a contract with the football NFL network.
Mhm.
How many weeks of football they play, Brandon?
16 weeks. What is it,
And
16
how many
games,
weeks in a
18
year?
games a season? So about
How,
let's say 24 weeks if you make
so
the playoffs and stuff like that. So it's not a long time. So a couple months.
I don't know about no 20. I don't know about no 6 months. What Brandon said.
I, I
You said
about
24
4
weeks,
months.
right?
That's 20. Yeah. Well, from preseason all the way to the Super Bowl. So from
All
like
right.
October to what, January? Well, no, not October. Well, dang it, it's October to February.
So Michael Irvin, those ain't no big gigs. Those ain't no everyday gigs,
No.
Brandon. He was 1099.
Okay, fair enough.
He was trying to get up like Shannon Sharpe, but did not have the and then the
It's close.
intelligence.
Yeah, it's close. Michael Irvin is
No,
pretty good in moments, but Shannon Sharpe is really good.
it's close, but extremely far away from each other.
Yeah.
All right. Imagine Club Shay Shay with Michael
Michael Irvin,
Irvin
no.
doing the interviews.
Because Michael Irvin takes something. Yeah, he'll go way out here.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe stay on course. He got his stories. Everything is short and sweet, and he know exactly where he's going. Michael Irvin
And he
take
knows
you way.
history.
Yeah. And he's really good with stats and everything. You know, he's gifted, I would say.
You got to remember, while the history was being made, Michael Irvin was.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that.
Huh?
You're right.
You know what be happening? You don't remember those stats back then.
Right.
And see, back then, Shannon Sharpe was on the black women. They held him down, so he had the time to write down all the stats. Yeah. You see, Michael Irvin was doing like a light Shannon Sharpe back then. they swatched roles.
Yeah, right. And that does happen.
Kid thinking he a gangster rapper. Oh, can you see how delusional his household was?
Yeah. Same kind of thing with John Morant, but you know.
What else NBA got? Is Jimmy Butler, he's hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. And that's the thing about like the NBA. Like a lot of players, they get hurt, they're not going to be available, or they're not going to show up. You know, I like the NBA, but I've kind of lost a little bit of interest. I want to see if the Lakers gonna beat your boy.
Curry need to learn how to be a damn point guard. That's what he need to learn how to be.
Yeah.
You got to hire people. How you a center being your point guard? Jimmy Butler being your point guard.
Yeah, because Steph is just a shooter. Steph can pass. You know, he's a great shooter, and that's what they rely on him for. He's not a lockdown defender. He's a liability on defense. You know, people can score on him if they want to. He can shoot. He shoots well. He has a good IQ on basketball, but to be somebody great, I think people love Curry, but he's got some holes in his game, and that's okay. Like
who you picking to win the championship? Obviously, Stephen Curry, they prime on your team. Who you picking up?
I have to say Steph, because just Allen Iverson was, you know, that's my favorite player, but he's got more holes in his game than Steph does, I would say, because Allen Iverson's a liability on defense too. Allen Iverson takes a lot of bad shots, but when he's on, he's hard to stop. And I can't act like Steph Curry didn't win a lot of championships. It was a team thing, but you saying which player is there?
I said, who you picking on your prime? Fuck the championships. Who you picking on your team?
Saying just player one-on-one
to win a championship?
Well, Iverson. I like Iverson's heart. I think if he had a better team, if he was on the Warriors team,
So why did you say Curry the first time?
Well, I was thinking because with him with Golden State, I think that him on that team was a great
This
team.
any
Yeah.
team to
If
win
any
the
team, no,
championship.
I think Iverson would be a better player. I think Curry is a great shooter for sure, but Curry he was in a great system, and that's why it works. If Curry goes to Charlotte, he ain't gonna be the same player. It's not like you can move him any team and they're gonna win. No, they're in a good system. Like put Iverson on that Warriors team, they would have won the championship. Put Curry on that Sixers team, no, they wouldn't even they might have made the playoffs, maybe, but they're not going to the
they made a damn playoffs. But Tom Boy grabbing the rebounds right there. Rest in peace. You know, all them shots Curry go miss.
Right. It's just, you know, that's just how I feel. I don't know, people love Curry, so we're not talking junk about Curry, but
I pick AI too.
Yeah.
Reason being, I know AI gonna give me every single game. He gonna be on it. I mean, boom, boom.
So you think Curry's off some games? I know his points are off. I haven't really watched him. So what is he doing in these games where he's just not shooting as many threes? Is he just not invested into the game like that, or because we know he can shoot?
No, Brent, I don't know what he's doing. I just know obviously it ain't gonna let me down.
You're right.
I know Curry gonna let me down.
You're right. And
you know,
and people like to say Curry's clutch. I've seen Curry in some games he hadn't been clutch. He had a chance to win, hit a three and he missed it to beat LeBron. I can't remember what playoff season that series that was, but
all right, here it is. Iverson's gonna keep their other team on the toes, and they got to get back. He go out hustle them, and he gonna get them tired quick.
For sure,
he's gonna run the other team down. Curry can't run the other team down.
No,
he just could blow them out. And it's different.
Right. If they start hitting them threes,
yeah. Shit, you run me down. I like that's motherfucker. Every time you get the ball, you got to sprint back because obviously gone.
Right. And Curry will have a big game, and then the next game it won't be a big game. It won't be back-to-back big games like that because it just takes a lot of energy to do that, you know, and he's just not, whether he can do it or not, he just doesn't do it.
Iverson will score 29 points, impactful points. Curry will score 35, average maybe 35. But one game he gonna get 45, the one game he gonna get 20. You know, but it's still average out.
Right.
All right, Brandon, I don't got no more.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out some of our other videos. We should be back Sunday. Hopefully y'all get some rest. And please support our channel. I got to put our coloring book back on there and your book. We got to advertise some more of that kind of stuff. And I want to make us some shirts. I don't know. I was thinking about doing our logo over to try to give us a refresh look, you know, just to revive our channel a little bit. But, you know, YouTube hating a little bit, but it's all good. You want to say anything before we get out of here?
Thank you for everything. Watch our videos. Best content on YouTube. You just don't know it yet.
All right. Y'all take care. Have a good one. My dog upstairs barking.
So boring. It's so boring. I wish I had a coloring book that speaks. What is this? Oh my gosh. Coloring book of black icons. Viola Davis. Ooh, this is cool. Shannon is a super talented basketball coach and former player. Okay, let's talk to good people. Wow, it's Michael Jackson! Does this look like Michael Jackson? Order your coloring book of black icons today.
Introducing the Coloring Book of Black Icons, a vivid coloring book celebrating famous African-American figures, from Simone Biles to Michael Jackson. Ignites your child's imagination from learning about inspiring leaders in history. Each page is a journey through courage, creativity, and change. Let's color the story that shaped the world.